Ah. Good.
Oh, that was brave.
Hello and welcome to our channel. Or is it my channel? Our channel. Should be our channel.
Depends on
It's
who
in
you
my
ask.
name. And this is our backpacking diary. So if you watch our last video, you will know that we are in Melbourne right now, ready to start our Australia tour. And we're here for quite a while.
It's 2 weeks, I think.
Well, Melbourne for about 2 weeks, but Australia for at least 3 months.
Yeah.
We've paid for 3 months. Let's hope we stick it out for 3 months. But yeah, so this is day 2 of Melbourne. I thought we'd get first impressions, but just to kind of outline what we're actually doing. So we have a few days here just chilling. So yesterday we had a bit of a TV and snack night. Then we've got a few days on our own. Then we're headed. This is news to Nathan as well. He has no idea what we're doing. I have involved him, I promise, but he just doesn't care.
Yeah, I'll turn up where I turn up.
But on Sunday, we're starting our Welcome to Melbourne tour with Welcome to Travel. Then we're doing that for about a week. We've also booked onto the Great Ocean Road, so we'll do a bit of a road trip. And then it's quite exciting. We've got an East Coast trip. However, this has all been booked for us. We're not on a group because we need extra time to visit, and I'll be working. Nathan and likes a rest. So we do have a personalised tour for us. We're going to be hopefully meeting lots of people on the way, but it is just us two. Do you think we'll make it through?
I hope so.
I'm wearing a ring, so if at the end of the tour you see there's no ring, that's it, guys. You've got your answer. Now the mid-September.
We're only into the second week.
Okay, around mid-September until the end of November. So it's quite a while. And my dad is also joining us halfway up. So he's coming to Whitsundays, which will be an adventure. Anybody who does know my dad knows what we're in for. But he doesn't travel ever. So this is very exciting. I think we're more excited about him than we are for us.
We need him to vlog the whole experience.
From his side, he's camper vanning.
If he does, we'll let you know.
We are actually going into hostels. We're currently starting at 5-star hotel because we're such good backpackers. On Sunday, we're heading into a hostel.
How are you feeling about that?
I'm sure it'll be fine. I've never done a hostel before. I cried at an easy hotel. I don't get it because I am council stay through and through. I just like nice things. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I think I'm just building it up in my head a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely are. They're not bad at all.
Yeah.
At least from my very brief experience.
This is it, and I can sleep anywhere. The only thing I don't like is sleeping like this. But first impressions of Melbourne, what we saying?
Yeah, other than it being pretty cold, or at least colder than I thought it would be at this time of year. The people are great, the food's great, the vibe's great. There's not really much more I can say.
It really was giving UK when we got off the plane, not gonna lie. It was cold, it was wet. We were running through the car park to get out of the cold and the wet. And then we were in the car for all of 5 minutes before the driver was like, I'm going to pull over. I pulled over and there was kangaroos just on the side of the road. So that was a very Australian experience. We couldn't check into our hotel until later yesterday, so we were exhausted. But it was nice just to go around and get a vibe, wasn't it? So
yeah.
The things I know about Melbourne: coffee culture, events, sport, all very you, very you.
Yeah.
And we did have a fantastic coffee. We went to like an espresso bar. It was nice. The food was good.
Very good.
And then we had a bit of a wander up and down. So yeah, I really like it. I mean, obviously we're going to get much more of a vibe as we do the tourist things. Now we've had a sleep. We all know what I'm like with no sleep. And really looking forward to it. But very positive first impressions. We'll have a full tour next week, so we can give you more on that. But it's starting off well.
It is definitely.
It's just cold. Bring on summer.
I know you should have brought yourself some proper thermals and would have.
Oh, I know. I've only packed summer things because I was like, oh, it's Australian summer. We'll be fine. I had to go buy a cardigan. and I'm wearing said cardigan. Nathan's wearing trousers. He walked around in shorts yesterday and everybody was saying, you all right, mate?
Don't ever do that again.
I'm going to delete that. By the end of this trip, I will be able to do an Australian accent without Nathan threatening to break up with me. That's a promise. Probably our first big touristy thing we're doing of the trip so far is the Royal Botanical Garden, and we're currently walking through a big rose bush. I love roses, so I've obviously had a million photos, but it's so cute. It's day 3 in Melbourne. I've been for a run this morning and it was actually glorious sunshine, but it's a bit cloudy again now. We're just off for a little walk for brunch, and I think we're going to go to Fitzroy Market. Full disclosure, when we booked our hotel we had no idea, but there are multiple protests taking place right outside of our hotel, so we've been advised probably don't be anywhere near it today, even getting escorted in and out. So we're going to try and get away for a little bit, aren't we? Yeah. And do a bit more exploring, ready to move hotels tomorrow and go see our walking tour. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more of Melbourne this week. I hope so, because we paid for it. But we do start our Welcome to Travel tour this week. We did head out earlier. Nathan bought some new shoes, but actually has to wait for them to be delivered. So we had a bit of a productive day. It has. But yeah, we didn't get to go to Fitzroy Market thanks to the trams and obviously the protests. Not gonna lie, I felt a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know about you. Yeah, it was a bit strange. It was a bit of a strange day all round. Now it's like 8 o'clock. We're gonna go get some dinner, and then tomorrow we're actually moving hotels up to our hostel. My first ever hostel. So yeah, it's hopefully getting some good Indonesian street food, because obviously we haven't had enough Indonesian food over the last week. But looking forward to it. It's day 4 in Melbourne and we're about to check out of the hotel to move to our first ever hostel. So a little bit worried, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm a little bit excited, to be honest, because so far on this trip it's just been me and Nathan, which has been fantastic. It's always me and Nathan. I know Nathan. We've lived together for like 7 years now. So we're going to be living with completely new people. And yeah, it's just, this trip's all about pushing myself out of my comfort zone. And this is very much out of my comfort zone. So we will see. We have just been to visit our hostel, so my first ever hostel. Nathan informed me that he has been to a hostel before, but I don't remember him ever telling me this. I have never done a hostel before, but we walked in. I mean, it was quite a nice vibe, really. It's in North Melbourne, which, I mean, we have no idea where we're going. We're just out for a wander. The sun's shining. We can't check in yet, so we haven't seen the rooms, but yeah, it seems like a nice vibe in the common room. People seem quite social. We haven't actually spoken to anyone yet, but we did sign up for Pizza and a Movie. And if you know Nathan, trying to get Nathan to sign up for any form of, I can't even air quote right now, but normally he would say forced fun is a challenge. So he has actually signed up for, I think it's the £2.50 pizza rather than the movie or the social side. But I'll try and make friends at least. Nathan would prefer not to. At our tour tomorrow, first night in a hostel tonight. Hopefully people do like us. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm going back to uni for the first time, or back to school, and panicking like nobody's gonna like me. I'm gonna have no friends. Whereas Mr. Cool over here is like, oh, everyone's gonna like me. But I'll keep you updated on how we actually get on our first week and first night in a hostel. That's going to be such an experience. Spontaneously, we're off to Victoria Market. We're not too far from there with our hostel. We have a bit of time to kill, and the sun's out, so we thought, why not? Plus, I need a new lock. to Victoria Market this afternoon. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Very cool. And we were told on our transfer here to come here because we needed some warm clothes because we turned up in summer clothes. At the time it was a little bit far out from the hotel, so I just popped into H&M, but no, very cool. Had literally everything. Got my hostel lock, which is what I needed for my locker because I conveniently left mine at home. But honestly, so cool. Had every food that you could have imagined, every shop that you could imagine, so we loved it. Ages that I haven't, like, I've not really been keeping up with updates for YouTube, but today is day 4. We've done quite a lot with the Welcome to Travel group so far. So we've done like walking tours of Melbourne, we've done a street art tour, we've been for lots of free food, we've had some dumplings, they were so good, we've had ice cream, well, gelati, we've just had so much. But today we're on a road trip. So we're going to Phillip Island to see the penguins, which I know is Nathan's, like, that's the thing he's most excited for, probably for the entire trip. He's so excited for that. And then we've got some walks, we've got wine tasting tomorrow, we've got surfing, which I don't know how I feel about. I want to be excited, but I'm not sure how it's gonna go. So we'll see. But yeah, it's been so fun so far. I honestly was so hungover yesterday that I didn't think I'd make it through, but I did. I did like half a day of work and then ended up actually like going on the walking tours, but the weather was miserable. But it was fun, we still had fun, and the food was obviously so good, so I'm glad I did it. Surfing with the tour group. Nathan watched, how was it?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Good to watch?
Yeah, quite entertaining.
He'd have liked to do it, but obviously 11 weeks post surgery, probably not. Cerebral palsy, could have given it a go. It would have been entertaining for me at least. But no, for me it was a lot of fun. I've drank so much water, but yeah, it was fun. Tiring. Nobody tells how tiring that is. I think I burnt more calories doing that than I did in my workout this morning. But watch your space. Maybe I'll be a full-on surfer by this time next year. So this is my first cup of tea since we left the UK. We've been given a private room for the evening when we're on Phillip Island. We've just been surfing, at least I've been surfing, had a fantastic time. The weather's looking up. We're off to see the penguins. Like, what a dream, guys. What a dream. Quit your jobs. Go to Australia. Do it. And we are still on Phillip Island. So we saw the penguins last night. We put some Netflix on, fell asleep, and it was lovely. Woke up to a chorus of birds, but today we're off to see kangaroos, koalas, and then wine tasting. So it could very well compete with yesterday as my favourite day so far, but we'll see. I'm very much looking forward to it. The sun's shining. I'm not kidding myself that it's going to be warm, so I have got my cardigan. Also got my Australia top because obviously we're repping, but yeah, we'll take you with us. So that's the end of our first week in Melbourne. We had the best time. We averaged about 18,000 steps a day just by walking to us, finding new food places. We made the best group of friends and we're just so excited. So we had the Great Ocean Road coming up with everybody and we couldn't wait for that. Tour guide Liv was fantastic. So she's actually from near where I'm from, so that was great because you don't find many northerners on these tours. So I absolutely love that. But yeah, she showed us and she gave us so many good recommendations for rooftop bars, food places to try. The last few days of, or like the weekend before we go on the Great Ocean Road, we pretty much just, I worked and we had washing to do, so a lot of the admin stuff, a bit of shopping. So not too exciting, not much filming that was done, to be fair. In terms of accessibility, there was a lot of walking, but Nathan fully took it in his stride. He is actually dying of flu right now, so he can't film his own ending, but he took it completely in his stride. Yes, we were a little bit slower than the rest of the group. We kind of stayed back, but everybody, I can't say enough how great everybody was. Like, it was like people would just come back and chat to him anyway, even on the first couple of days, as we were all getting to know each other. So that was really cool. Liv was obviously aware of Nathan. The only thing he couldn't do was the surfing, which is a shame because I know he would have absolutely loved to, but I'm sure at some point we'll get some surfing done. So watch this space. Well, thank you so much for watching our first week in Melbourne. We really have had the best time. Please keep an eye for our Great Ocean Road video, as that will be up very, very soon. And keep an eye because we're going up the East Coast and that is going to be incredible and I can't wait, especially because I am freezing and I've packed so many summer clothes that I am ready now to put my summer clothes on. Thank you again for watching and we'll see you next week.